Preview, 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 preview.
I know the weather will get cold, that it can't always be spring. And when I pushed you in a stroller, you were looking up, singing love like a church hymn. You are gonna find your place, child.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, sure, I can work tonight. Oh, come on, but it's really me. Okay, I'll sign. Hello there.
Hello, pizza delivery. This is your pizza and this is yours.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Goodbye. Have a nice day.
You too, thank you, bye.
Hey, what's up, guys?
It was so much fun filming this intro. Let me explain what I was trying to show you. I had been using Storyblocks for a year, and then after my subscription ended, I decided to try something else. Mainly because I wasn't saving enough and I didn't have money to pay for my Storyblocks subscription. I knew that something like Motion Array exists, and it was for less money and seemed like more benefits in return, such as royalty-free music, sound effects, motion graphics, stock videos, and especially After Effects and DaVinci Resolve presets, different titles, transitions, so on and so forth. So I decided to give it a try. I have been using Motion Array for half a year now. I have been using it for all of my YouTube videos, client work and music videos as well. Choosing a stock service is just a matter of opinions and personal needs. But before you pay a lot of money to either of the services, I really want you to take into considerations those things I will be talking about in this video. And might this service is not for me, it might be exactly what you are searching for. Today I'm gonna show you why I switched back to Storyblocks even before my Motion Array subscription has ended, and I need you to know that this is just my personal opinion, my workflow, so no disrespect meant. Reason number one. Preview message. Whenever you are searching for a sound effect or royalty-free music, there is a constant preview message which I cannot get rid of.
Preview, 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 preview.
Though I already paid my annual subscription, and it can be very annoying. When you are searching for many sound effects, it can get on your nerves really easily because you cannot hear the beginning of the sound or the end of the sound, and yeah, it is very annoying. As one of the YouTubers, Travel9to5, replied me in the comment section when I asked him a question, he said that his preview message disappeared after the subscription was paid. For me, it is not, as you already saw, so I wrote to the support and I will let you know as soon as they replied. Reason number two, search engine. For example, here on Motion Array, I will be trying to search in the sound effects, type in sounds. So I type, and as you can see, for some reason I'm getting explosion destruction, horror ambient, keyboard typing, futuristic weapon shot, treasure everywhere, but only one sound effect of keyboard typing. Though if you write here typing, then you most probably will get everything you need. But this doesn't mean, for example, if I don't know some words or I don't know how to type it correctly, it will not show me the correct results. But if you search on Storyblocks, it is really easy. it is keyboard fast typing, computer keyboard, type sequence, and so on and so forth. Let me show you another example in the motion graphics. For example, I need dust overlay. And as you can see here, I'm writing dust, and for some reason I'm getting all kind of stuff like old film burn, but no dust overlay. Like, this is smoke, this is not dust. And if you go to video search, then you simply type dust, and as you can see, dust is everywhere. And another example, if for example you are searching for lens flares. For example, you get this pack of 100 leaks pack, and you don't want to download 100 of videos to understand whether you want to use them, if there is something you really need or not. And might be a frustrating experience. Otherwise, as you can see here, there are some flares, but I would definitely not use as overlay on my videos. If we search for lens flares in Storyblocks, as you can see, there are so many different overlays that you can use and download separately, and you can understand whether you want to use them before downloading, and whenever you download you can choose the quality as well. Reason number 3, file size and download system. Whenever you are downloading a sound effect, you never download just one sound. You download a whole pack of different variations of this same effect, and you download it as zip file, as you can see here. And then you have to unzip it, and then you have to find out which one of those sounds was yours, and you can download it only in the highest quality possible, which is WAV format. Then you would need to restructure your folder by deleting the zip file, otherwise you will end up with a lot of different zip files, and they will clunch your system like with a lot of information, and sometimes those files can overweight your own video project weight. And yes, as you can see here, one video of a businesswoman typing on the laptop can weight up to 1.5 gigabytes, and depending on your internet speed, it can cost you a lot of time. Whereas here on Storyblocks, for example, if you click here on download, you can choose your quality: 4K ProRes, okay, if I need it I will download it, then 4K H.264, which is MP4 format, then HD or HD ProRes. And this flexibility is something I was missing. Reason number 4, P.R.O or Content ID music rights. Here in the royalty-free music section, if you scroll down on the left under the filters, then you can see all usage right drop-down menu. If you click right here, then you can see all usage right, exclude P.R.O or only P.R.O music tracks. P.R.O music videos have to be cleared of the Content ID claims, so it means whenever you are downloading a YouTube video or social media content, you would need to clear every single one of them because they are protected under this agreement. Otherwise, you cannot monetize your YouTube content, and you cannot use this music officially on your social media. Neither can your client. I once used P.R.O music content, and then I had to explain to my client how to clear it, and it was inconvenience to us both. Therefore, I never used P.R.O music tracks, never again. To clear your YouTube video from this Content ID claim, you need to click on your music which you downloaded and used for YouTube video, and here has to be written YouTube Content ID Identify. It is very important that you do not dispute your Content ID claim if the track you chose for YouTube videos or client work is not listed in this YouTube Content ID under the music. Otherwise, you might get problems with your YouTube because it will be denied. So the only way to clear it then is only by contacting support. And if, for example, you are working on your project on the weekend, they are not working on the weekends. So it means that you would need to wait until Monday until you post it. And unfortunately, sometimes you can get into trouble because your, for example, client, if you are making YouTube for someone else, does not want to wait or has a deadline, and yeah, you might get into trouble. So in order for you to dispute your claim, you need to go to downloads right here, and then you would need to download this PDF file download license. After you downloaded this PDF file, you need to copy all this text and paste it into the dispute window on your YouTube. For me, it seems like a lot of trouble because I'm paying for the service, and I already did it once, and this wasn't a pleasant experience in my case because I didn't know that it had to has this ID, YouTube content ID, otherwise I might get into trouble. I disputed it before I read all of this. Reason number 5. Once you stop paying, you cannot use it. On Motion Array, whenever you stop paying, you cannot use their assets anymore. It means that whenever you downloaded some titles, transitions, After Effects templates, DaVinci Resolve presets, and you stopped paying, you cannot use those assets anymore. Although you can continue paying on monthly basis some small fee in order to be able to continue using those assets. But in my opinion, if I paid for an annual subscription of the service, I think that I paid enough to be able to use those titles and transitions forever, like on Storyblocks, for example. And as a filmmaker freelancer, I never know when I would need to cut some losses and lose all the cool assets I've been using all of my YouTube videos and all my client work. Reason number 6. Please confirm that it's really you. Whenever you're working on bigger projects, you never know how many files you would need to download. And this sign message, I can understand that they're trying to protect themselves from robots, from thieves, but I'm working on the project. I'm logged in. Why do I have to always sign this sign in order to be able to continue my work? This is annoying. It can get on your nerves, especially when you work on some projects on daily basis. While those reasons might seem like small ones, whenever you're working on daily basis with this service, it might get on your nerves, at least for me. Reasons to stay. Motion Array is a clear winner when it comes to price. It provides you with a lot of royalty-free music, sound effects, motion graphics, stock videos, photo library. Then you have After Effects templates. It's a unique place for DaVinci Resolve users because you can download titles, presets, macros, templates for DaVinci Resolve, everything in one place. And everything of it comes with a price, with a cost almost twice as less as Storyblocks. But sometimes paying less can come with a cost. And it really played on my sanity. And therefore now it is your time to choose a correct stock service for you. I just really wanted to show you some in-depth review of Motion Array and what problems, or at least those are my problems, which you might be dealing with in the future before you choose one of those. I'm not particularly saying choose Motion Array or choose Storyblocks, because both of those services provide something different, and you really just need to know all those aspects before you start using one of those, because you pay a lot of money on annual subscription. Though you save a lot of money on annual subscription, you really pay a lot, and before you do that, you really need to know everything as much as possible. These were my reasons to switch back to Storyblocks, and I used everything you saw in this video. Even for the intro, everything came from Storyblocks, and they made it so easy to use their service. It was so fast and reliable. So what about you guys? What stock service are you using? Please let me know in the comments down below. I'm eager to hear from you. Maybe you can give me some tips. If you find this video useful, please, as always, give me a like, comment down below, and consider subscribing to my channel for more upcoming content, because it really helps this channel to grow and me to provide you with better insights. As always, it was a pleasure serving you guys, and until next time, na shledanou.